Hello everyone, thanks for popping back. So this video is going to be slightly different. This is me painting the body for the WildBoy kit. So as you can see, primed up in light grey. I had a few days to settle due to work and everything. And it was flattened back with, I think it was 3000 sanding pad, just to make sure it was all perfectly smooth, and I was happy with it. As you can see, the first colour going, or the main body colour going down, is the Pagani Red from Firescale in the water-based paints. So I started off spraying underneath, trying to get all the hard to reach areas, bits I normally forget about as well. So we're going down nice and light with this. And we're going down about 15 to 18 psi, I think it is. And I'm using the Gallery, the GHA C98. Nice airbrush, sprays these paints really well. No issues, no clogging, nothing like that. The water base seems to go through them really well. So as you can see, that was the first coats, nice and light. This is the second coat. I'm going in the opposite direction. As you can see, everything's at 5 times speed. I didn't think you want to watch real-time painting, so with my coats I do one front to back all the way around, next coat go up and down. This helps reduce tiger striping in the paint. Well, I find it reduces tiger striping in the paint. Everything sort of seems to lay quite nicely. So that was the second coat down. The bonnet, getting a second coat as well. I didn't do too much on the air scoop because that will be a different colour, which you'll see in a little while. And now we've jumped ahead to the, I think it's the fifth coat. So we're just going over just to make sure it's all covered. All areas are done, wheel arches, door seal, like the door seals, the window frames. The window frames I normally miss on the intersections. But yeah, no, everything seemed to went down well. The colour dries matte, the water-based paint's dry matte. So you will need a clear coat just to really pop the colour out, and this is a nice colour when it does pop out. So yeah, so that's the main body done, final colour. This is the bonnet, just having its last coat as well. So that's it, that's the two main bits done. I have painted other parts. I've done some of the chassis, I've done the wheels, which you'll see in a minute, the engine. So yeah, that was it, all dried. So that was just a mock-up of the wheels, which I painted. That was done in burnt exhaust. At the moment this is just a quick go through. I did have video footage of bits in this, but I seem to have lost them off my phone. So I think the colour looks really nice. It looks nice in a matte, but once you get the gloss on, it does really sort of pop it out. So now I've marked off the bonnet, taped it off, put a black base coat down, and then put the burnt exhaust on top. Masked it. I was quite lucky with that. No bleed through or anything like that. So this is a sort of just a quick mock-up. All the parts that are the burnt exhaust or the body red. Painted the grills metallic grey, and the engine went blue. Honestly, I don't know much about the American cars. I looked up Mustangs. A lot of them had blue engines, so I'll just go with blue. Now 2K, Firescale 2K, 3-part system, really easy to use. You've got your 2K, your activator, and your thinner, which is a 2 to 1 to 1 system. So now I'm just doing a tack coat all the way around. It's very light, just so the next coats have got something to stick to. And there you got a little bit of dust in the front, so just taking that out. I think this is the second coat going down now. Slightly wetter coat than the tack coat. Nope, sorry, that's still the first. So there's the bonnet. This is the first coat on the bonnet. I think this is the final coat, which is a nice wet coat to go on. All seems to have gone down quite nice. I do like the Firescale 2K. It does go down really nicely. Unfortunately, I'm not one of these lucky ones that seem to get a dust-free finish. Always end up with a bit of dust in mine. So that'll be polished out later on. There's the final coat on the bonnet as well. You can't really see it, but you get there's a nice gold fleck in the paint. You might sort of see it in here. That's still leveling out. That 2K was done, and that was filmed just after the 2K had gone down, before it went in the box to set for a few days. With the Firescale 2K, you'll normally leave it a week before I touch it, so it'll get sprayed like that, put in a box to off gas, and then just put aside. And I can normally go ahead and work on the bonnet, on the rest of the build, so the interior and things like that. So this was after, I think, about 4 or 5 days. Just sat out in the garden. I thought I'd give it a look, quick, put the bonnet together. And I think it looks nice. The colour's nice. In the dark, you don't get so much of the gold popping out, but in direct sunlight, get like a nice gold shimmer to it as well. So yeah, really happy with how it's all come out. This is the wheels and the burnt exhaust. I say thank you for watching. It was just a quick video just to see how I got on. Thank you very much.